Hello everybody, SoCal Thero here, welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today we're going to be taking out one of the original trucks that came with this game. We're going to be taking out the Kenworth. We're going to be driving with a UPS freight livery on it. And this one's going to be a little special for me, because as some of you may or may not know that watch my series, I have a friend that drives for UPS, and he comes to my work every day to pick up our packages and then goes to his next destination, and he drives this same exact truck. The only difference that I've changed out from his to mine that I'm using here is the wheels. I just forgot to change the coloring on them, and he only has one singular mirror on the passenger side that is chrome and round instead, so I have the two. So we're gonna go ahead and fire up the truck here.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I still got it in reverse apparently, and we're gonna hop inside. As you can see, it's a pretty rainy day here. With UPS, I figured we would be taking some used packaging that made the most sense, and we're going to be taking it from Portland, Oregon down to Newport, Oregon. So this will probably be a little bit of a shorter run. We're gonna go ahead and start driving here. You should immediately notice a change with this video, and I'm not talking about like the whole game itself, but with the audio. I'm doing this as a test recording for myself to see how my audio setup is doing ever since I got some good feedback and recommendations from Jeff on how to improve my audio quality. So I hope this is going to sound very well. That's why I'm going to release this video on a Saturday, and again, this is like the CHP video. I'm actually recording it Friday night, so I'm recording it the night before, so you guys are not getting any time delay from me. Where the hell is this train at? Like, trying to look around, it's hard to see around that bush, and I don't see anything over there. Oh wait, I think I see something coming. Very faint. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so the train's coming from that way. And I'm missing a green light while this is happening. Luckily, we have to turn right, so that's okay. Don't mind... I'm going to show you guys just to kind of call myself out here. Don't mind the damage on the truck. I fix my truck and my trailers usually before I start a run. That's how bad I cannot blindside a trailer. Just calling myself out for the way it is. It was pretty bad, so I'm gonna probably edit that out of the video so you guys won't see it. Maybe I'll do a bloopers video later on or something, and I'll try to save the footage and you just see me acting like an idiot trying to back up and pick up some used packaging. Alright, there we go. Now we can continue on. Now the train's gone, and perfect timing because the light turned green. I hope you guys are having a good new year. Let me know down in the comments below how the first week of the new year treated you. I can't say that it treated me too poorly. It was pretty good. It was a pretty easy day at work this entire week. I shouldn't say day. It was pretty much an easy week at work. Holy cow, talk about work. This is a lot of traffic. Man, this traffic mod. I mean, it is in Portland. We're on like the most eastern side of Portland, so maybe it makes sense that it's this bad. Maybe there's people that are trying to get into the city and go to work. Man, that's pretty bad. And then why are people stopping on the on-ramp? That was interesting. I don't know what was going on there. So I know this is going to be a shorter run as far as distance goes, but the way that the traffic is, it might be the same amount or the usual amount. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We are in the early morning hours. I didn't even mention that. It is 8. It's about to turn 8 a.m. right now, as far as the time goes. And it says we should get in just before the afternoon there, so we should be there at about 11:30 in the morning, depending on how traffic is the rest of the way there. Put our signal on, let people know we're going this way. There we go, and then just try to merge on the highway here. I don't think this is one of the nicer on-ramps. It's probably a little bit of a paint, yeah, because it's got an exit only. Like this actually exists in California, so I'm not too surprised about like an exit and an on-ramp being right next to each other like this. I'm gonna hang out right here because I can't tell on the GPS where it wants me to go. I think it wants me to go here. Yeah, looks like it wants me to be over on this side. Ah, okay, finally on the road. A little bit of stress relief here, just being on the highway. But yeah, doing some new things with audio. I hope it's improved. I will definitely be looking for your feedback in the comments. I reached out to a member of my Discord. He's also a fellow member of OCRP, and he sent over the settings in the video that he watched that he uses, and I just did a minor tweak to mine to where there wasn't so much bass in my voice. So hopefully, wait, does it want me to go right? I think it wants me to go right. Yeah, let's just get over just to be on the safe side. Yeah. Looks like the road ends over there, so that's okay. But I just did some minor tweaks to his sound, and I'm going to be looking to you guys for the feedback on how the quality is of the sound. And then, like I said, I listened to Jeff, and he had a lot of great recommendations for me, so I'm trying to do that too with the microphone setup I'm using. So, for those of you that don't know, I use a Blue Yeti microphone that is my microphone system. When I first started, and you can definitely tell in my videos, I keep all my older videos up that have the bad quality on them too, and I hope that it improves as that time goes on. But in my first videos for like LSPFR, the video quality was really bad, and at the time I was using a Walmart 1999 special headset with a microphone that you would use to answer phone calls with all day, so you don't have to hold the receiver to your ear. It was pretty bad, but I wasn't looking to do anything with this other than as a hobby, and now that I'm trying to pursue it even further, I definitely have to invest in research more on equipment as far as video and audio is concerned. So this is one of the hopefully the movement forward and improvement, and if not, we can always balance it out and adjust from here. But yeah, my microphone history, that was the first one. Oh my god, traffic is bad here. I am just gonna move over, and I'm gonna move over one more lane just so traffic can get on here and not be held up any longer. But there was that microphone that lasted for a few episodes, like my first recordings, and then after that I had to go to my Xbox controller being plugged in and my Turtle Beach headset being plugged into that. So it was like something plugged into a USB, and then another thing plugged into that, and then that was the audio quality coming through. So hopefully this is a lot better. Earlier, before my GPU started to not like it so much, and I think it's just from the updates and the lack of... Just trying to get over here. Lack of capabilities with my older GPU. I was using RTX Voice, and it was very good. It was very simple to use. It uses your GPU and it cancels out background noise, which I work in a pretty open space, so that's why you hear a lot of echo in my voice when I'm talking and when I record, because I'm in a very large hallway and with a stairway or a staircase in it. So I can only be described as probably the worst place you can have audio is with so much open dead space. And I have wood-like, I'll say, because they're not real wood. They're like the laminate kind of floors, so that doesn't help either. Trying to help these guys get on the highway. Walk a little bit of the lane, and it looks like they didn't care. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll go back over to my slow lane. So yeah, making improvements. So I have this microphone, and I have my buddy's Voicemeeter Banana settings, and I have Voicemeeter installed now. So this is my first recording with it, other than doing a few test recordings just to listen to the audio and hope that, one, my microphone and voice would overcome the game sound, and two, sounding somewhat like me, not with so much bass in my voice. So I hope it is coming out well. And yeah, this truck, it meant a lot to me to drive because my buddy, like I said, he drives it. And I know it's a default truck, but I was like, you know what? I want to record something for Saturday. Saturday, as some of you may or may not know, especially the new people may not know, but it's typically not a day I upload. I usually take the weekends off. I take Saturday and Sunday off from recording. Or not, sorry, not recording, uploading, I should say. But I've been doing it the past few weeks. It's been pretty good, especially when you have a lot in reserves in regards to recordings. So it does help out. I have a lot of pre-recording done up until March or April, I want to say, and there's going to be, like I've mentioned before, there will be some new content, like new games coming to the channel that I hope you guys enjoy, as I enjoy playing them. And if not, that's okay. I can always take them down and put something else up there instead. There is one game, well, it's actually a series, and I'm going to reach out to you guys and ask you about it before you even see me release it, because it's not going to get released for a while, and I've only recorded one episode, and if you go and Google it, you'll probably see why, because of what it is. But I recorded an episode of the Police Quest series that I speak about all the time, that I used to play, and what got me into, like, LEO stuff and policing. And it's a very old game. It's from the 80s. So the first one is Police Quest 1. There's two versions. There's a really old one where it's very pixelated, and then there's like a remastered one, which it was remastered in the 80s or 90s. So it's not great, but I mean, I find it tolerable. But you guys can let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that. That'd be really appreciated, because I've already recorded an episode so you guys can watch it, and if it is wanted and seen, I can record a lot more and get a lot more built up and ready for you guys for releases too. And for those of you not familiar with the Police Quest series, there's 4 games where you're a detective and a patrol officer, and then after that it starts going into the Police Quest SWAT games. So for those of you familiar with like Police Quest SWAT 3, the original ones, or just SWAT 3 I guess is what it's known as now, the original one is just like a video play-by-play that I probably wouldn't record because it's not that great. It's just do this action in this amount of time or something bad's gonna happen to you kind of stuff. But I have that. I have Police Quest SWAT 2. I have SWAT 3, I just don't know where it is. And I have SWAT 4 as well. I was a big fan of that series. I have all of those games. But again, let me know down in the comments below if you'd like to see those games. I definitely would like to get more of those recorded if you do, and have them ready so you guys can see them quickly instead of me and stuck in limbo from a bunch of other games I've already pre-recorded that I know you guys would enjoy, taking up their spots. Little side note with this truck too, it is one of the original trucks I used to build up the company on this profile, on my game profile. I have to lean in, it's going to be kind of hard.
Go straight on.
My mic is literally in my mouth right now, trying to make sure that it's good quality. Kind of hard for you guys to see. I hope you can see it though, but at the top of the gauge cluster there is the mileage on the truck. That is the actual miles that I drove this truck. Nobody else in my company has drove it. It's my truck only. And yeah, that's 70,000 miles of trucking in this game. This is not the original truck that I opened the company with and started, like my original truck that I bought. It's actually the Peterbilt that I usually drive. I think it's Peterbilt 389. I want to say. I don't know the exact model, but it is a Peterbilt, the original one that came with this game along with this Kenworth. So, might do an episode and take that out as well. You guys can check that one out too. But I wanted to do this today and do something for my buddy Greg. He's actually a subscriber to my channel now. When I recorded that episode with Jeff, and I didn't really say this to my fan base here, but I did say it. I had this goal to myself. I said if I hit 2,000 subscribers, I will reveal to my friends and family that I do YouTube as a hobby on the side. Because I try to keep it a secret. Not many people knew about it within my immediate friend circle and family. So as soon as we did that video, naturally I shot up like 700 subscribers. I was at like 1,700 at the time, so it was very easy to overcome that 2,000 mark. So needless to say, I was like, well, I gotta hold myself to my promise, and I let him know. And sure enough, I posted a link to my my YouTube channel, and he was one of the people that saw it on my Facebook. I posted it on my Facebook. I have a Facebook page, but it's like my personal page with my full name, and like it has a lot of like close contacts with me. So I try to keep that private. I don't try to share that with anybody. So that's the reason why you don't see that in the description below in the videos. You'll just see a Twitter and a Instagram that I have for my official SoCal Thero name, basically. But yeah, I mentioned it to people. A lot of people were like, "Wow, that's crazy! I didn't think you would be the kind of person to do that," because I'm a very like private, shy person. So it was kind of a shock and a little took a few people back. They're like, "That doesn't seem like something you would do," but it's what you got to do when you want to make life changes. You know, you got to step out of your comfort zone. You're gonna have to work hard. You're gonna have to get stutters in a game. I don't know why this is stuttering so bad, but you're gonna have to work hard. You're gonna have to step out of your comfort zone, and then in the end, as long as you put your mind to it and you keep working as hard as you are, you will succeed. You just have to have that mindset. I'm a pretty big, firm believer in that. Do you need help along the way? Absolutely. You can always ask for help, and hopefully you can get some help to get through it. But that's not going to be something that comes easy. You're gonna have to work hard for it. You can't just have it handed to you. I don't know. That's a big thing about me, that and how I was raised, how my dad taught me. He was like, if you want something, you have to work really hard to the point to where it breaks you, and once you succeed, it makes it that much more valuable and worth it in the end. And he's dead on with that. Like there's no other way to put it. Like my first car I had to work for it. I worked hard. I was a custodian. I was a janitor and at a car dealership. So like mechanics, like scrubbing toilets and stuff. There's some horror stories there. Ooh. And I had to work hard for this car, and it was my first car. I bought it in 2002. I was fresh out of high school. I bought a 1992 Ford Explorer, and I mean, yeah, it was a 10-year-old car, but it only had 30,000 miles on it. That's really low for a 10-year-old car. So I was like, that's a good deal to get. And my dad was like, yeah, you should get that. And we worked at the car dealership, so that was why. But getting back to what I was discussing earlier, that's how you like have an appreciation and learn to enjoy things that you like purchase, and it's how you take care of things too. When you have to work hard and you have to put in your time and effort, it makes you value it more, you know? I'm sure a lot of people know this already, and I'm just preaching something they already know, but for those of you that don't know, once you have to work for something, you have a better appreciation and a better value for it. Oh, that's the left turn. I was kind of, whoops, and now I'm in reverse. There we go. And I am driving a automatic, even though I don't know if this is an automatic. Is this an automatic? I don't see the gear shifter, so it must be an automatic. It's probably there and I just don't see it. Oh, and then yeah, as you can see, I have some decorations in the truck here too, from the mods that I have. We're out, are we? 9 miles? Okay. So when we get to our destination and we get unloaded, I have my lunch here next to me, just like my buddy would, and I'll take my lunch and then I'll do my next pickup basically, if you want to RP that. I was talking about in another episode how active the parking lots are now with vehicles moving. You got to be really careful. Before you're like, okay, parking lot's a safe haven, ain't nobody gonna hit me in the way of AI. Nope, that's not the case anymore. Just beam it right into you if you're not paying attention or if you're not in the truck area. Yummy restaurant. Good name, because it's probably yummy. Caught my eye. Historic Bayfront, next right. Yeah, okay. As of the recording of this video, I was taking a look at my content because I wasn't sure if I wanted to record or just release another video in my Kanban or archives, I guess you could say. I don't know what the proper term would be. I know it as Kanban, but my reserves basically. But I was like, you know what? I feel like recording. I want to try out my new audio. I want to try out a few new things, and then see how the video is perceived, and then that way too you guys are kind of getting like an up-to-date video of me. But real quick, I'm gonna grab a screenshot and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, we are back. I got a good screenshot there. It comes out pretty good like it looks like it will. But I saw our destination was... Okay, I will. I saw our destination was coming up and I was like, yeah, I haven't grabbed a screenshot yet. I need to do that.
Turn left.
Hate blocking traffic like this, but too much traffic coming to just dart out there. Oh, my truck is rolling on this hill. What are you doing, dude? Come on, I gotta wait for you and you're taking forever. Escalade, what are you doing? Alright, thank you. You guys are really holding up traffic and making me look bad here. Like coming to a complete stop for a continuous right turn doesn't make any sense. Nice Charger that I almost hit with my trailer. Jeez, let's get in our lane, Thero.
Get ready to turn right.
Alright, I'll be ready to turn right as soon as I get up there.
Turn
Pass
right.
it by a motel, all kinds of brake. Woo! Truck started to get away from me there for a minute. Are we dropping this off at the Walmart? Oh yeah, okay, so we're dropping it off at the Walmart here. So that's cool. We'll go after this Dodge Ram truck. Oh, and then speaking of videos in the pipeline here, this is not the last ATS video for a while. There is a little bit of a short break of ATS videos. I think it's in the month of February.
Keep left.
But I got a lot recorded that'll be making a comeback afterwards, so you'll definitely get some more. But next week's video, I will be doing a video where I'm not driving a truck. But I don't want to spoil what kind of car I'm driving. But a little bit of an older car, and you guys see me drive them all the time, so it'll be pretty cool. Keep a lookout for that this week. I think it comes out on Tuesday, but don't hold me to the day. I know it comes out this week, though.
Turn left.
Oh, turning left. Going to a Walmart. That looks like they're just starting to build it or something. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's finished. Ooh, nice marina over here. Some nice boats. Real nice boats. Got more of an appreciation for those now that I was on a pontoon boat when I was in Florida. That was a lot of fun.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Alright, cool. Hopefully this drop-off isn't as bad as the pickup where I was just damaging the trailer and the truck all over the place. Nah, it's perfect. Okay. Right next to the rival FedEx Express. Must do a lot of express orders that need a whole trailer. It makes sense though. It's a Walmart. Want us on dock door number 1. That shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully I don't have to blindside it. I'm really overshooting it though from what it looks like, so we're probably gonna... I could do better than that, so we're gonna improve on that. And then also, just another thing too with the videos for ATS coming later on in the next few months, you'll see me doing a lot of gift runs for the Christmas challenge. I was really grinding those out this week. Only had 2 done on Monday, and as of now I have all 15 done. So there was a lot of videos, but then I also did a lot of off-camera stuff just to get it done. Let's bounce off the door. There we go. Forward so they can get their rock plate on. Alright. Let's go ahead and set our brake. Let's go ahead and kill the motor. There we go. Or the engine. And let's go ahead and hop out here and take a look and see how we're looking. Yep, that's pretty good for me. I'm not within the line, so I was never great at coloring books, so I guess that's as good as it would get for somebody like me. Let's go ahead and let them know that they have a delivery and I need them to offload my trailer, and I'm gonna have my lunch while I'm waiting for them. Looks like we drove 185 miles. It took us almost 6 hours to get here. We consumed almost 39 gallons of fuel. we earned $8,456 on this run, and that got us up to level 40 of King of the Road, which, as you guys know already, I do not have any additional skill points I need to unlock. If you wanted to see the progress of those, you can definitely see it in the playlist for American Truck Simulator, as I think most of it, if not all of it, yeah, most of it I want to say is recorded each time I level up and pick one of these values here so I can get better jobs. But for this episode, guys, that's going to do it for American Truck Simulator. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought, and until next time, take care.